Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4! We are Communist Italy, playing on Elite difficulty over here, and it is time for us to do a big crunch. We're going to take Green Army over here. I'm going to do a big consolidate because of our dramatic shortage. So we're going to have to go from 24 divisions to 12 divisions, and it's going to fix a lot of our manpower situation. We have a lot of underpowered divisions. So it's misleading. It looks like we have more. Mostly it's just throwing away more manpower because the divisions that are attacking don't have full manpower, so they're weaker. So then they just end up losing more people. It's a whole thing. So I don't have the attack command going on here. I do have a consolidate instruction. We're going to wait for some of that to occur. People still aren't moving forward because of like resources and things too, which fair enough. We have an actual naval battle somewhere? Oh, I don't know. Went away. There we go. Naval battle results over here. Alright, not much happening, but that's alright. And then you're having supply shortages too. Oh yeah, everything's got to be the same template to consolidate. We might do more. I don't know. I'll have more of this to finish. They're having some nice supply shortages. Oh, they must have just gotten bopped out of something. Interesting. Any chance... What are you going to do it that way, huh? I think they're trying to retreat to here, so starting to move into this would be kind of good, because, yeah, it'll probably bop them out. Do a little bit of that. That's going to be fine. Okay. Oh. Meanwhile, the United States and its unstoppable economic might is in this war. Now, our economic might's pretty good. It's mostly a manpower concern. Did we not hit the consolidate button? Is it just not happening? Must be just the general lack of supply. I may need to do a lot more. I'd hate to lose the XP on some of these guys, but... There you go. Go in there. But it might be like mass merger, and then we can always re-recruit later on. But yeah, then we would lose some XP. But honestly, I'm not sure that we've got that much going on in it right now. Anyway, XP-wise, because of the lack of units. Like, what's the point, right? Yeah, they attack better, but not if there's not any of them. So these guys are about to get in-pocketed. It'd be nice to, like, squeeze this in, then pocket the rest. They're already going to have some pretty bad supply things, because all their supply has to flow in from somewhere over here into this area. And that's it. And that's pretty good for me. Can we claim some more rubber? Hey, there we go. I could kill my rubber imports. Yeah, it's only 14. Done and done. Also done these guys. I don't have to attack them quite yet. We'll have to... some of them... Are they trying to break out? They're moving. They're probably just reinforcing. Yeah, see, they're not... Oh, they do have their full low supply. Okay. Good. More wars. I mean, they're all going to get merged in, so it's hardly meaningful, but... There. And shift-click to here. And you're going to do that. Man, oh, there's a lot of dudes there. Okay. Modify government. So, I mean, we could consider... Oh, I guess we can go... Hold on. We can go... Service by requirement. It does start to tank our factory output, which might be okay. What we need is we need a Prince of Terror. We've been waiting a long time for it. Non-core manpower plus 2%. There you go. Just get a little bit more in. Not much. We still have our super gentle occupation laws, which we don't really have a choice about. There we go. I was going to say, they're going to collapse fast now, right? Please. What might happen Because after this, they don't have a go command, which is kind of fine. Grab you. Man, it's hard to click on that from this zoom level. The battle plan is just pushed down to here. We could consider some naval invasions, which is probably a pretty good idea. My Alpine divisions. I have a few more somewhere. I'm going to use them to do it. Do I just have the one? Did they get in pocket at some point? Maybe I consolidated them. That's entirely possible too. Alright, we'll go with like a group of 5 over here. By 5 I mean 4 apparently. There we go. 5 from here, assign, and general, plan a naval invasion, say from here into Cape Town. Go when ready. Shipping-wise, convoy escorts, you're going to grab that area. Strike force, you're going to cover this, but I will switch you to an naval invasion support, which should help with some of the knowledge in this region as people move into this. Our raiders, actually, should probably cover all the way down here, too, because this is places where people might try to drop off some supplies, and that would be nice to make that go worse. We have another set of subs over here, so I'm going to add you to the convoy raiding job, and I don't have like a subway. Oh yeah, submarines times 5, which actually I think a lot of people do run the smaller templates. Although for now, I think I'm pretty happy to run the bigger ones because we were losing a lot of subs pretty quick. I think we will go with the larger templates here, just to try to get some stuff done. So you'll do that. Naval invasion support currently 0. Oh, there we go, 1. And this should also give us, naval supremacy, because they're buzzing around here making sure that's okay. This plan will be ready for whenever they get here. I may have to force them. Okay, lose strategic group point and force move here, because they may have not wanted to move because of lack of supply. Oh, there's something that's not... Oh, there's an Alpine division. Oh, because you're in the... Yes, you're in that group. Let me do that. Okay, they're all infantry with artillery. So I could do a merge, just for manpower. Although, we've got a little bit of manpower here. Is it possible that they've got what they need? Seems a little hard to believe, but it might be true. I might want to put more guys into Messi's army, since he is the best general we've got. So this is local infrastructure as a choke point. Same thing here. Same thing here. And everywhere else we are okay right now, which is nice to see. Okay, I haven't support yet. How come it's not? Oh, there it is, right over here. Long way to go to get to the front. Alright, let's re-go with this attack. It's going to be fine here in the north, not so well here. Hell, maybe not as well here as we thought. Some have full planning prep and some didn't. So that's not going to help either. Just making sure. Let's get this as quick as possible. There you go. And yeah. Push in that way. While also doing this, these guys are already breaking and running away, which is nice to see. All you guys, attack here. And there. And... split in half, send some guys there. That's our final artillery model. It's going to take a while to get all the upgrades out there, but I don't think I'm going to give you more factories regardless. So we're just waiting for someone else to arrive. Where are they? Did they stop moving? Where are you? You're there. You're... Oh! You're actually doing the invasion. Okay. Weird that they wouldn't all go at once. Do they not all go at once? They go as soon as they're there? I should have moved them first. Or just not hit play. I should have hit play. Although it turns out it's going to be okay because Cape Town is apparently undefended. So... battle plan is going to be to do something like that. And go. And... yeah, just... do this. I don't remember. Yeah, there's another naval base. I'm like, there was another naval base somewhere. Grab that. As soon as someone else lands, we can send them up the left here. Although, I don't see any naval bases here. If we take that, is that actually going to be the end of them in terms of supply? I mean, we're also having some pretty bad supplies, so... boom. Boom. Actually, I just realized... they're not actually part of this plan. Let me redo this. So what I just did there is I control-clicked on the plan to have everyone actually assigned to it. And there's the phone! Excellent! Okay, sorry about that. Normally I have my phone, you know, on mute or just tell it to ignore a phone call that comes in. But I was waiting for an important one today, and I didn't know when it was going to come, and I was like, well, statistically speaking, it's probably going to be while I record because, you know, I record most of the day, so it's bound to happen. But, oh well. Oh my god, Mexico. Jeez. You just start all the shit, don't you? Yeah, you byline to Pretoria here, which is the capital of South Africa. We can get them to capitulate out. Okay, so all of our land doctrines are done. That is a pretty big get. Navy-wise, let's burn some XP on some sub-operations. Because it'll go fast. And we have a lot, like, we're clearly doing a lot of naval battles here. It took us a long time to start generating any naval XP, and now we've got all of it. I'm still pushing here, but yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these armies. Let's say teal over here. I'm just going to fold you into the other teal group that's way down here. And make sure... okay, no, you got assigned, so 22 over there, which is good. So that means over here, just in case, I'm going to redraw this army group plan like that. Let them reshuffle around. We're going to pull some units out of here, so there's going to be less attrition. And yeah, move some more down here, where we can continue to attack with great velocity. And I still wanted one to run up the coast over here, please. All the way up to there. Thank you very much. We've got some free dockyards again. I'll set up, I think I'm going to set up another sort of battle cruiser. And it's not a battle cruiser, that's a different designation, but the battle light cruiser hull over here. And check our ships. So some of these will be of a different design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new task force over here. And you're going to be light cruiser, but specifically it's going to be these light cruisers. Patrolling groups of, I don't know, 3 to 5, like really small. CL patrol times 5 is sort of what we're trying to do here. Done. So that's your instruction there, and you will be told, like, you can be changed back to strike force, and you are going to be on patrol to try to find ships using those designs. Although I think those were battery ones. I don't think we've got any patrol variants built yet, but that's going to be okay. Come down here, actually. Change plans real quick. We want to make sure we don't lose anything. You're done. We may... I don't know, actually, about the tactical bomber boost. Let's hold off. 44, we could get some new ships. Or some new planes. We could get some new ships. If we are going to build Marines... I don't know if we actually need true Marines. What I really want is this, which is no longer ahead of time. Perfect. So we can do the Giantist Invasion. It'll go fairly quick, which is going to be great. We're sort of set up okay over here. Okay. Before we do any of the invasions, we need the encryption and decryption stuff. That is not optional. I'm going to get you to abandon that plan and come around this way instead. And you're going to also do that. Since pushing directly through here might be a little challenging. But there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Repositioning up here again. Local supply. So we've got, it's mostly a shortage over here, and it's the local infrastructure, which is in the queue. I'll put another BIP in there, just in case. Plus, it'll get us more rubber later on, which is also okay. We can bring down our tungsten imports some more. We still have a little bit extra, but we might shuffle around some of our production, so it's not so bad. Do that guy could get cut off from supply completely. Strike forces buzzing around. At some point we might split them into 2 strike forces, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having the mega strike force more than anything else. So you are successfully going to do that. There we go. Troops are coming. Oh, they're coming from over here. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Also, I have the convoy escorts. There we go. Now it's showing up there. I did not expect that. Is that, oh yeah, our supplies come in from here, but you've got that, you've got this. Okay. So, the entirety of Africa is indeed being convoy protected. Alright, that's good. He's trying to bust out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with a tremendous amount of force over here. Excellent. And a little bit of that. I'll get you to do one of those. Boop. Just to clear that out. Alright. Good, good, good. Feeling mostly okay. Right now the supply situation is fine, although there's still some guys moving to the front. And then the Soviets are going to move to the front too. Maybe we'll just go before the Soviets and everything reaches there. And yeah, once they start fighting, supplies become a bit more of an issue. I'm going to shift right-click into Pretoria as well. Just to try to encourage attack with great abandon. Do I want to do that again? Why am I... We're not just walking over people here, so I probably shouldn't have that. We should get the full dig in. We should get it prepped. We're pushing to the south. I mean, I'm usually feeling like, yeah, I'm in a bit of a hurry, but am I really, truly in a hurry here? Can we get this guy? Excellent. I'm going to get you to assist that way. And then you're going to come back down here and start moving up the coast one more time. And then you guys are moving up, which is okay. And yeah, no other naval bases, but there is a victory point over there to grab. There we go. Do something like that, please and thank you. Again, green, but not really. Hold on. Did that say Mexican Soviet Republic? When did that happen? And why aren't you on my side? It's because you're already in a war, so that's what's going to happen. But you guys can probably hammer the crap out of that, right? And then plan some sort of forward move that way. No? Really? No? They're out of supply. We've got air superiority. But we don't have this close air support. Do we have any close air support planes chilling around? Some, yeah. Not a ludicrous number, but certainly some. We have a lot of fighters. Not that I think that situation is a problem. Okay, move you in here. Oh, right, we don't have enough manpower to make an air wing. Okay, I'll leave it for now, I don't know. Probably don't have enough manpower to deploy our ships either, as they get built. This is a crazy move, but I'm going to do it. Done. So our best general here is going to control what's left of those troops. We'll get some manpower out there. And yeah, what I want to do is Deploy. Oh, we have a lot of naval bombers too. Although we'll be happy to have them. Close air support. Set it to 200. Wait for them to get deployed. Then I'm going to split them in half and assign them to two different armies so they can have some air support follow them. Standing by. Okay, divide in half. There we go with 100. There. And there. And oops. And there we go. Close air support. Get some extra combat bonuses, please. I'll take one of these guys. We'll take the airport right away. And the other guy, I'll just push up to here just so that we create a nice pocket over there. Not that there's going to be much in there, but I think that'll be good. Everyone throw into one area. Just had to choose which one of them I want to do. But yeah, let's take the naval base. And then keep running up the coast to this one over here. I mean, so this place still is going to get some flow from this province, right? The actual national South Africans, they're going to get their supply from there. Split one, send you there. I don't know if that's going to work. I was going to say into the mountains. No, we'll just wait for more troops to show up. It's going to be okay. There you go. We're using that airport, which is nice. We're not using this one, but I mean, as long as we use an airport somewhere, we'll get some planes a little bit locally and supporting this army. Although I don't think this army actually has fighters attached to it. There we go. 200 wing. There, there, and there. Excellent. What is this policy I can run? War propaganda? No, thank you. Trying to assist there. Okay, I'll get you to halt here. We'll do this as well, although you're not really in fighting shape. Yeah, okay. Halt. You're moving there. You're pushing back. No, we need to keep pushing forward again to try to get that full cutoff. You're going to go that way. Okay, you did push those guys out, which is good. You know what? Just hold. Actually, there are two people. You can jump in and do that. And then see if you can sneak around that way. Restart the push in the north again. I'm shocked that they still have supply. Oh, wait. Done the artillery line completely. We are going to need better anti-tank, but I don't know if now is the answer. We're working on this, which is good. Support companies. Well, first of all, unlocking signal companies so we can start adding them is probably important. And then upgrading our companies would also be very handy. The one thing is, like, we're quite late, 44. Most likely this is going to be a fairly long-term war. The nice thing is, the longer it goes on, eventually we're going to catch up. Like, the techs don't go on forever, right? So even though we've gotten this 30% tech malice the entire game, at a certain point it will stop mattering because all the techs will just be done. We'll still deal with our penalty to political power and our production efficiency cap, but that's less of an issue. Most of the issue is going to be this manpower thing. Which, yeah, because we just, like, drained it immediately. Yeah, we will have to switch our production. Our conscription. There we go, hold that, and yeah, pop those guys. There we go, they've capitulated. Which I was going to say isn't going to clear the war down here. Because other people are still holding on to pockets of stuff. Be ready to go, go, go. I'm going to get you to move over here. Actually, there might be extra troops over there, so I'm going to get you guys to come over here too. Just to make sure they can't bust out. Submarine operations are a go. Undersea blockade, and yeah, we'll spend the XP again. And they might have some local supply, but it's like, it's starting to feel harder and harder to believe that they would have any supply left over at all anymore. And they're still fighting pretty tough. God. There we go. Definitely some troops. I'm guessing Africans? Or Australians? Wrong A word. I'm in Africa, so it's confusing. Actually, or is that New Zealand? I don't know flags. Yeah. Oh, hello. That's great. So the Empire of Japan is going to capitulate New Zealand, and then if we can get Canada to capitulate, which is probably going to be my job, then we can have a peace conference. Good, because I'm looking forward to, like, playing in another, like, low infrastructure place, i.e. most of Canada. Hell, most of America, too. Not so much the East Coast, but otherwise, oof. Yeah, just go, go, go. Go, go, go. You're fine. But it is nice that America sent a lot of troops over here, because that's going to be less stuff they've got. I'm sure they still have tons all over the place. Convoys, but actual naval battle? Nope, not much to write home about. Nothing much there. Yeah, that's too bad. And we do some more dockyards. Okay, so we've got 2 patrols, so let's get another patrol one. Actually, I thought I might do another patrol. There we go. Good, good, good. Take a look at our ships. I don't think there's any way... Okay, battery. Battle. Oh, those older ones? Oh, they were the ones, yeah, who were got at in there. Okay, but you and you can go in there. It's gonna have to be fine. CL battery. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Are you on never repair? That's definitely not what we want. Okay, moving the naval base. All right. I had not realized that. We must have done it at some point for something that felt important, but... Escorts. All right, I'll leave you there for now. But I think the subs are doing very well for us. Great Britain, slightly pocketed. Well, no, there's no one in there. A little more of that. Yeah, keep pushing. There we go. Now they don't have supply. Grab Elizabethville, because that's probably the last trickle of local supply they've got. Lots of dead Soviets. Hey, historical accuracy. Woo. New Zealand has capitulated. All right. So yeah, if we look at this top bit, the Commonwealth of Nations, only Canada's left over.
Pronto, signore.
Go.
Sì, signore.
Shift click go.
Comandi.
Bolivia. Okay, alright. Bolivia joins the common term. Yeah, alright. Well, looks like we should be able to land troops in Argentina and then fight our way up. I don't know if, like, but... Well, we may have to do some, because we may not be able to see... What? Repatriation. Overturn British North American Act, instead enshrining the Canadian Constitution and laws untouched by British Parliament. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. I was like, did something weird happen? Did Canada get all, like, the British Navy or something? Because that would be weird and annoying. Although very Kaiserreich. Oh, they're already broken from there. Okay, yeah, come here to intercept them then. You go there. And let's say you guys can probably bop the shit out of these guys. And I think, oh, and that's going to be them. Okay. Convoy can go away. Battle. Okay, still nothing major to worry about. One of you is going to clean that up. And we're going to finish up Belgium over there, leading to a nice, clean Africa. Clean as in no red bits. So still Portugal. There's still Liberia over here, who's in no faction. Doesn't like me. And then there's, French Madagascar here. And naval invasions could be a problem, but I don't think we can arrange a naval defense. So let's see here. So with this plus 40, we should be able to invade with 50 people at a time. We've got 2 armies. Basically, that's the correct number for us. I think that's going to be our plan. Let me make sure to delete all your orders, halt anything you might be doing. Same thing here, delete all orders, halt anything you might be doing. Let's put both of you under the same Grand Marshal. And let's plan monstrous naval invasions. Denmark. Yeah, you're not in on this. Like, I'm wondering if it might almost be easier to just declare on Denmark so we can land some troops there. I probably want to have them both leave from the same sea zone. Okay, let's plan from the north of what used to be Spain. Actually, for this, hold on. Let me redo this, because I think we will need to do a multi-point landing. Yeah. It can be very scary if the 2 on the sides land and the ones that actually are hitting the naval base don't succeed. I mean, they will be flanked. Like, well, the idea is we're going to be hitting them from the sea and from both land provinces simultaneously. Whether or not that works, I don't know. Now, so this one's a little trickier, because I was talking about going after Newfoundland. But there's adjacency. Like, I would all be going in the same place, right? Yeah. Maybe I do land on the mainland. Maybe I go right into Quebec City. It's a bit ballsy, but I think it's going to have to be what we're going to have to do. So we're going to shift a few things. We're going to make a new task force here, also on convoy rating. And yeah, actually, we might base you guys more on that design. Grab these 3. Split. We're going to try to limit you to 10. That makes it 9 and 10. Because that's the most one admiral can comfortably handle. And I guess we'll have to do some, maybe some manual stuff over there. Okay, let me cancel this. We're going to set our convoy rating. I think we're still going to want to do the Cape Verde plain. Move into here mostly to start getting a little bit of intel. That might be a little risky. But we're going to try it. Repair priority high, yeah. So as soon as they basically take any damage, they'll do that. Some things are getting enabled that way, which is fine, and that's okay. Now, as far as our escorts, for our convoys, I mean, they shouldn't actually have to... maybe I'll pull back over there. No, we will need coverage over there at some point. You're running 8 of 10. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split and split. So we have actually 10. We're still building... no, we kind of stopped building these destroyers. Now, we're still in the early hull. The destroy escorts are always going to be basically the cheapest early... Oh, no, I was in the wrong category. Although it is true, actually. We're not making these. At 100. Another line of like 100. And another... Because these are going to get... Well, another line. Tell you what. I don't think these are ever going to get their full stuff, but we'll do 3 lines. Sort of set to 50 each. Escorts... Escorts, escorts, and I just realized these guys have to go into our main attack fleet. Theater, anyway. They're going to go into the reserves, unless I actually assign them to a fleet directly. But, like the reserves doesn't mean they don't fight immediately, but it does give me the chance to kind of organize things a bit. And if I use the task force template a bit more, it's okay. But again, it would be nice if I could just bulk add a template to everyone. And as far as I can tell, I can't do that. Like, this is the task force composition editor. And yeah, I think that's that. I guess I may as well go through the trouble of doing this. This way things will get reinforced immediately. If I don't double check my fleet situation, we're not going to get a situation where we don't have enough escorts because they're all sitting in dock because they've never been assigned to something. I mean, I could just do that way too. You don't have to use the template. Because you can't, if you make a change to the template, it doesn't make a change to everything that's been set to use it. Alright, so the raiders are busy, the escorts are doing things. You guys are currently on strike force duty. Oh, is there out of naval range? We may actually have to hammer. Can we get more range if we just embiggen the naval base? I don't know. Extends the range of your fleet, so yes, and we don't actually have one on the western side over here. So I don't think it matters as long as it's in the sea. And well, hold on. Technically, this is all in the same sea, so if I just get this one to level 10, let's put it at the front, I think that's going to be that. I might still want to get another one. I'm going to put this at the bottom of the queue. Like, it might matter for some things. I don't know. I'm also going to go ahead and beef this one up at the front of the queue to the 10. No regrets. Trade. Alright, everything's good. We could... Our tungsten, I could drop... well, I could drop 2, I suppose. I'll be at -1, but that's not a big deal. Get you going on there. And actually, the strike force, I'm going to... I'll leave you down here. That's going to be fine. And where are you parked currently? Up there? I'm totally okay with that. Okay, encryption. We also need decryption tech. That is really not optional. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to reach here. Starting to get a little intel. We are striking some of Canada's convoys, which is really nice. There's also apparently was a real naval battle here, but not really. Still just subs. I don't know how it differentiates them. I guess as long as, maybe as soon as both sides have an actual ship, as opposed to just a convoy being hit. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Dropping a bunch of Japanese units. I wish Japan weren't operating here. Like, just focus on hitting Australia some more or something like that. It looks like they're doing okay against the Soviet Union, which is not entirely appealing. But at least the Soviets don't need any troops here anymore. Right? They might be able to focus all their troops on the Japanese front, and that might be helpful. So, yeah, cleaning Africa out of, like, the British and German... What else was down here? French. You know, eliminating all that. While it did secure some rubber, although not really that much, and maybe it wasn't worth the manpower and the equipment and the effort, on the other hand, it frees up all the Soviet troops, and I'm hoping they focus on Japan. Because there's nothing else in the contiguous borderable land that is a thing here. I'm a little concerned about operating this far out, but I think we got to. So yeah, these planning times are fairly long. Modified government. First of all, is there a political advisor I might want? I mean, we can get some guys to help us build things a little faster. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna grab a naval theorist. Rocket research speed. No experience gain. Hold on. Actually, I mostly have this done already. Mostly have that done already. We basically have this done too. There's not much of that left to do. We are building tanks. Let's make sure to get Fiat on board. Although we haven't researched the tanks ourselves. We're still getting tons of rebellion, and we still have no manpower. Actually, I probably should have just changed my manpower laws. What was I thinking? Next time, I guess.
Ordini.
The org, but the strength... I mean, there's some missing. Yeah, it's your manpower that you're missing. All right. And actually, how long do we want to hold off the invasion? We could just wait a long time until we've got our composition dramatically transferred over. We might want to max out our field hospitals, for example. You've got that, you've got this. They're starting to accrue. So, we've got enough manpower. So what I'm going to do right now is my my infantry. I'm going to duplicate this. And this is going to be our mechanized. And then motorized artillery. Motorized artillery. Anti-tank, recon, field hospital, artillery, support artillery, mechanized over here. I mean, we can just save this. It's going to be 20 width. That's going to be fine. Boom. Okay.
Si, signore.
Now, if I want to change... Oh, you have the same symbol. Oh, yeah, because the symbol got set. Let me change you to... Squint mode engaged. Must be a mechanized... Oh, if I just set you to default symbol? Hey, there you go. Excellent. So, right, if I wanted to switch all of you to mechanized... Okay, no manpower, which you would need more of. You got 2k mechanized, so I can split and split down to maybe like that. There you go. And that part will be okay. Don't have the manpower, but we already don't have the manpower. Let's see... oh, there you go, Fortress Buster. I mean, the 15% flat attack is amazing. Just being able to access that immediately is really handy. Let's take a look a little here. I think I will queue up in the front a level 2 radar here in Ireland. And while it's a really valuable spot, I won't queue it up the front. I will just put in ton, so at the rear of the queue here, we're going to put a ton of level 2 radars to cover this gap here. Because I think it's strategically very valuable. It comes undecided as some people are sort of being chased back and forth. So, so-called Naval Battle here, where we lost a couple of subs. I think, since we may hold off on the invasion a bit, let me pull back on my rating to not be all the way there. Ditto and ditto. There you go. We'll just say it's a little safer for now. I don't think we're going to pull the trigger on this invasion quite yet. Now, we may want some actual Marines or something. You know, there's like... Are we sending the troops that are really meant for a naval invasion? Not so much. We could have actual Marines to maybe try to do the initial hop-in, but I'm not convinced that's worthwhile. Alright, we'll spend one more load of naval experience doing that. Now, we're getting some sub-centric doctrine stuff. We're still on, like, the tier 1 subs, basically. Which may or may not be the winning move. Still, we have troops still hanging around over here. Probably not garrisons. They probably just haven't made it home yet. Yeah, they're slowly trickling back. They are looking like they're moving to the Eastern Front. Hopefully it'll work out well for them. I don't know. Take a look at the air situation. Yeah, see these places here. These planes... These are just naval bombers. So we're going to move you here. And have you get some air superiority in Cape Verde. Excellent. Oh, there we go. We've got tons of planes sitting around over here. Naval bombers, naval bombers. Okay, not the close air support. You actually will want some fighters over here. Oh, except you don't have any manpower, never mind. Close air support. I mean, we don't need anywhere right now. Halt. I don't want to send you back to the box. I guess you can do naval stuff, actually. Join in the fun over here. There you go. Thank you, autosave. Oh, geez, I gotta put a cut into this. Especially since I forgot that I had like an extra, what, 10, 15 minutes before the phone call? Oof. We have a bunch of dudes operating in Asia Minor who don't have to be here. These are fighters. I think because we don't have air superiority in any of these zones. We split you in half. Oh, one's attached to an army. Okay, well, you still be part of the army, but you... There you go. Do that. I don't like not having your Spirited there. Okay, we got to put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.